you have joined me in my R33 Skyline. Currently, as you can see, this is the state of it. It's a little bit in shambles because it is. I meant to fully fix it, so at the moment, the dash is out, the steering wheel, I did that steering wheel myself, but unfortunately at the moment, it has trouble starting. For some reason or another, there's one of the modules is stopping it from starting, which, if I'm lucky, it just started straight away. Well, I was going to say, this engine has a lot of blow-by, but by the looks of that, there's no blow-by whatsoever. A little bit, but, you know, this engine has been sitting still for about 10 or so weeks, 10 or so years, so... Sounds a bit like a diesel, eh? You see, something's chasing it. I'm going to try unplugging this one. That injector is still unplugged, so that piston isn't even firing. Almost sold. Went for a while. I wish I was recording it, but I got this bag of sockets here, RAM sockets that I got given, and the first one I pulled out was a 27mm. Fucking, you wouldn't believe. Hang on, I'll put a fucking torch on so you can see it. Watch this. In, fits on, snug. That is the right size right there. I just went to double check the timing on this thing, and it's out. You can see those marks there, and my glasses are falling down. Hang on. Well, first of all, we can see that mark there is supposed to go up to that mark, so it's about 1 tooth off. Then we have this set of marks down here. There. And it seems a bit off. And then the exhaust cam, if this thing wants to zoom out, that would be handy. And the exhaust cam, the mark is pretty much dead on. Let's try a bit of bush mechanicry and wind that bolt over through the camshaft and exhaust cam, and that should hopefully move the belt forward 1 tooth. Well, it turns out I was wrong. That's actually brought the exhaust cam back to where the notch is supposed to be, but it's moved it too far over. So I think where it was where it needed to be, unfortunately. So I have to undo that. Next issue, it's got heaps of blow-by, so I'm going to take this hose off and work out which one of the crankcases, or what do you call it, valve covers, is producing the blow-by, whether it's intake or exhaust. all the parts that we have built. We have block, cylinder head, manifolds are all the way back there on that milk crate. We've got pistons hanging about, we've got the sump, head gasket. What is it, head gasket? Yeah, it's head gasket. Turbo's down there, it looks fun. You know, tappet covers, cams, all laid out. Water pump's good, you know. It seems like it was, how do I say this? It seems like someone else had been in here that shouldn't really have known what they were doing, or didn't know what they were doing, because there's a lot of dodgy stuff that seems to be abhorrent. I don't know whether or not you can see that. Just put a torch on. And you can see that mark in the middle. That chunk that got dislodged on the piston. Ooh yeah, cracked pistons, my favourite. End up getting scraped inside the bore. So, as far as what I can see, the rest of these bores are pretty good. It's just this one's been scraped to heck and back with that chunk of piston being in the way. But crankshaft's all good, there's no real damage, it's just that piston that was unhappy. So, sad. The last video of this thing I would have been trying to actually get this thing to run, but that was all a wasted effort because doing a bit of research and tearing the entire motor to bits, we have cracked pistons. So now the only option is to get it rebuilt. So yeah, what a abrupt conclusion to this thing. Probably won't see it for a few months yet. Hopefully not. I hope it doesn't take that long to move yet. I've got most of the parts on its way. It needs a new turbo because the turbo's leaking oil like it's Narnia, and the alternator doesn't seem to spin or work correctly, so that needs replacing as well. So bit of work yet, not sure what pistons to go with. If you've got any suggestions, that would be greatly appreciated. Just leave them in the description for me. But yeah, that's progress so far. Rebuild time. But at least it's good to see that hang it, there we go. You can see down there is all the oil coming out of the turbo. It's going down the dump pipe. So yeah, it wasn't actually the electrics or anything, it was just because it was running poorly, and it turns out the knock sensors weren't even connected either. I got a fault code on the dash to say that the knock sensors weren't performing as they should, and lo and behold, they weren't, because they weren't even plugged in. So that was fun. But yeah, hopefully I don't know what really to do. I have to go get everything machined, of course, but that requires a bit of money. It's going to be expensive. But hopefully after that we have a decently reliable Nissan Skyline, and she can run. Look at that transmission hole.